Hello friends, bonjour, welcome back to my channel Learn French with Peehu. I'm Peehu and today we'll continue our topic the French months and days. So this is the part 2 of this video. Let me recall you what we have done in a previous video. So in our previous video, we have talked about the French weeks and in today's video, we will talk about the French months. Okay? So let's get started. So months in French. Okay? Like in English, we have months January, February, March, etc. So similarly in French, we have also months like this. Okay. So let's see. Okay. Like in English, we say January. So how can you say January in French? You can say janvier. Janvier. So January in French is janvier. Okay. So how can you say February in French? You can say février. 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 Okay. So February in French is février. Now, how can you say March in French? You can say mars. 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 Okay. So we can say mars. Now, how can you say April in French? You can say avril. 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 Okay. Now, how can you say May in French? You can say May. May. Okay, so the pronunciation is same in May and May. Okay. Now, how can you say June in French? You can say juin. 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 You can say juin. Now, how can you say July in French? You can say juillet. 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 So we can say juillet. Here for your pronunciation, I have also gave you a third column to improve in your pronunciations. Okay, so you can refer to them also. Now, how can you say August in French? You can say août, août, août. You can say août. Now, how can you say September in French? You can say septembre, septembre, septembre. You can say septembre. Now, how can you say October in French? You can say octobre, octobre, octobre. So you can say octobre. Now, how can you say November in French? You can say novembre, novembre, novembre. You can say novembre. Now, how can you say December in French? You can say décembre, décembre, décembre. You can say décembre. Okay? So, months in French are known as mois. Mois. Okay? So, how can we say months in French? We can say as mois. Okay? So now let's see some pronunciation patterns. Okay. So the last 4 months, September through December, are follow the same ending pattern with the soft br sound. Once you nail one, you basically got all 4. Okay. So like at the end we have Septembre, Novembre, Octobre, Décembre. Okay. So they are all ending with the sound br at the end. Okay, so if you got any one of these, you can crack the pronunciation of all those 4. Okay, so that's the pronunciation pattern. Now let's see some basic knowledge also. All French months are masculine. Okay, so like in weeks we have also masculine weeks. Okay, no feminine weeks in that. Similarly, in months also, we have all masculine months. No feminine months we have. Okay. So when you use articles with months, you'll see le. Okay. The masculine singular article. Okay. So that's why we see le in front of all months if we're referring to someone phrase. Okay. Because they are all masculine. Okay. So we can't use la or yun in that. Okay. Now let's see some capitalization rules that differ from English. So French months are not capitalized unless they start a sentence. Okay, So this is a big difference from English, where we always capitalize month's name. So like in English, we always capitalize month's name, but in French, we capitalize month's name only when they are used in the front of a sentence. Okay, so we can't use capitalize that like that. Okay. So like in French, we say mon anniversaire est en juillet, means my birthday is in July. So here you can see July is not capitalized. So the J of juillet is in small capital. Okay. So it's not capitalized. So this is the correct version. But if we write like this, mon anniversaire est en juillet, where the J is capitalized, so this is the wrong way. Because in French, we can't use like this. Okay. This lowercase convention applies to days of the weeks too. Okay. French reserves capitalization for proper nouns like names of people, cities, and countries. Okay. So the capitalization in French is only used for someone name, some cities or countries. Okay. But it applies to the days of weeks too. For the days of the weeks, we also can't capitalize like this. Similarly to months also. I hope you understood. So now it's the practice time. Okay. Now, how can we say February in French? Yes, think about it. We can say février. What does May means? Yeah, think about it. Yes, you're correct. It's May. Now, what does juin means? Yes, you're correct. It's June. So that's all for today's video. Great job! You have just learned French months. Keep practicing every day and improve faster than you think. So that's all for today's video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel Learn French with Peehu for more upcoming videos like this. Okay, so in our next video, we will talk about the French ordinal numbers. Okay, so that's all for today's video. Bye and see you soon.